Number 1. Who should I contact regarding patent applications? A. Within 30 days. B. The intellectual property attorney. C. With detailed documentation. Let's check the answer. Who should I contact regarding patent applications? The answer is B. The intellectual property attorney. Number 2. How do I access the confidential research database? A. Request clearance from security. B. For authorized personnel only. C. With encrypted connections. Let's check the answer. How do I access the confidential research database? The answer is A. Request clearance from security. Number 3. Why was the annual shareholders meeting moved online? A. For broader accessibility. B. Using virtual platform. C. With live streaming. Let's check the answer. Why was the annual shareholders meeting moved online? The answer is A. For broader accessibility. Number 4. How much will the Digital Transformation Initiative cost? A. Approximately $10 million. B. Over 3 years. C. Including training costs. Let's check the answer. How much will the Digital Transformation Initiative cost? The answer is A. Approximately $10 million. Number 5. Who will coordinate the employee engagement survey? A. The Human Resources team. B. Twice per year. C. With external consultants. Let's check the answer. Who will coordinate the employee engagement survey? The answer is A. The Human Resources team. Number 6. Who is responsible for the quality assurance process? A. Throughout production. B. The QA manager. C. According to standards. Let's check the answer. Who is responsible for the quality assurance process? The answer is B. The QA manager. Number 7. How often does the board of directors meet? A. Monthly. B. In the boardroom. C. With executive reports. Let's check the answer. How often does the board of directors meet? The answer is A. Monthly. Number 8. When will the leadership succession plan be finalized? A. Before the annual meeting. B. By the board of directors. C. For senior positions. Let's check the answer. When will the leadership succession plan be finalized? The answer is A. Before the annual meeting. Number 9. When does the new environmental regulation take effect? A. From April 1st. B. For manufacturing operations. C. With compliance requirements. Let's check the answer. When does the new environmental regulation take effect? The answer is A. From April 1st. Number 10. When should the cybersecurity assessment be completed? A. By the end of this quarter. B. By security specialists. C. Across all systems. Let's check the answer. When should the cybersecurity assessment be completed? The answer is A. By the end of this quarter.
Number 11. Who will manage the strategic partnership negotiations? A. The Chief Executive Officer. B. Throughout this quarter. C. With legal counsel. Let's check the answer. Who will manage the strategic partnership negotiations? The answer is A. The Chief Executive Officer. Number 12. Who will coordinate the talent acquisition strategy? A. The Talent Acquisition Director. B. For critical positions. C. With recruitment agencies. Let's check the answer. Who will coordinate the talent acquisition strategy? The answer is A. The Talent Acquisition Director. Number 13. Where should I submit the quarterly financial report? A. To the accounting department. B. By the end of this month. C. With supporting documents. Let's check the answer. Where should I submit the quarterly financial report? The answer is A. To the accounting department. Number 14. How long will the merger integration process take? A. 12 to 18 months. B. With dedicated teams. C. Across all functions. Let's check the answer. How long will the merger integration process take? The answer is A. 12 to 18 months. Number 15. Why was the merger agreement terminated? A. Due to regulatory concerns. B. After 6 months of negotiations. C. With legal advisors. Let's check the answer. Why was the merger agreement terminated? The answer is A. Due to regulatory concerns. Number 16. When will the annual shareholders meeting take place? A. In the auditorium. B. On June 15th. C. For all stakeholders. Let's check the answer. When will the annual shareholders meeting take place? The answer is B. On June 15th. Number 17. How long will the leadership development program last? A. 6 months. B. For high potential employees. C. With external facilitators. Let's check the answer. How long will the leadership development program last? The answer is A. 6 months. Number 18. Where should the cybersecurity incident report be filed? A. With the IT security team. B. Within 24 hours. C. According to protocol. Let's check the answer. Where should the cybersecurity incident report be filed? The answer is A. With the IT security team. Number 19. Who will validate the financial forecasting models? A. The financial planning analyst. B. On a monthly basis. C. With historical data. Let's check the answer. Who will validate the financial forecasting models? The answer is A. The financial planning analyst. Number 20. When will the performance evaluations be conducted? A. During the second quarter. B. By all supervisors. C. In meeting rooms. Let's check the answer. When will the performance evaluations be conducted? The answer is A. During the second quarter.
Number 21. Why did the company switch to sustainable packaging? A. To reduce environmental impact. B. Across product lines. C. With eco-friendly materials. Let's check the answer. Why did the company switch to sustainable packaging? The answer is A. To reduce environmental impact. Number 22. How many suppliers are in our vendor network? A. Over 300 suppliers. B. Across global markets. C. With quality certifications. Let's check the answer. How many suppliers are in our vendor network? The answer is A. Over 300 suppliers. Number 23. Who is designated to approve the research and development budget? A. The Innovation Committee. B. For next fiscal year. C. With project priorities. Let's check the answer. Who is designated to approve the research and development budget? The answer is A. The Innovation Committee. Number 24. How much will the infrastructure upgrade cost? A. Including installation. B. Over $2 million. C. Within the budget. Let's check the answer. How much will the infrastructure upgrade cost? The answer is B. Over $2 million. Number 25. How do I submit a capital expenditure request? A. Through the finance portal. B. With proper authorization. C. Before the deadline. Let's check the answer. How do I submit a capital expenditure request? The answer is A. Through the finance portal. Number 26. How long does the customer onboarding process take? A. 2 to 3 weeks. B. Depending on complexity. C. With dedicated support. Let's check the answer. How long does the customer onboarding process take? The answer is A. 2 to 3 weeks. Number 27. Where should the emergency evacuation assembly point be? A. During fire drills. B. In the parking lot. C. With safety officers. Let's check the answer. Where should the emergency evacuation assembly point be? The answer is B. In the parking lot. Number 28. When will the board governance review be conducted? A. During the third quarter. B. By external consultants. C. For best practices. Let's check the answer. When will the board governance review be conducted? The answer is A. During the third quarter. Number 29. How many locations will the expansion include? A. 15 new facilities. B. Across different regions. C. Over the next 2 years. Let's check the answer. How many locations will the expansion include? The answer is A. 15 new facilities. Number 30. Why did the board approve the restructuring plan? A. In yesterday's meeting. B. To improve operational efficiency. C. With unanimous consent. Let's check the answer. Why did the board approve the restructuring plan? The answer is B. To improve operational efficiency.
Number 31. Who will oversee the merger negotiations? A. The Executive Committee. B. Over several months. C. In confidential meetings. Let's check the answer. Who will oversee the merger negotiations? The answer is A. The Executive Committee. Number 32. Who will conduct the annual compliance audit? A. The external audit firm. B. Over 2 weeks. C. Across all divisions. Let's check the answer. Who will conduct the annual compliance audit? The answer is A. The external audit firm. Number 33. When should the quarterly financial statements be released? A. Within 45 days. B. To the public markets. C. According to regulations. Let's check the answer. When should the quarterly financial statements be released? The answer is A. Within 45 days. Number 34. How long does the vendor selection process typically take? A. 4 to 6 weeks. B. Including due diligence. C. With evaluation criteria. Let's check the answer. How long does the vendor selection process typically take? The answer is A. 4 to 6 weeks. Number 35. How many patents does the company currently hold? A. Over 150 patents. B. In various technologies. C. With global protection. Let's check the answer. How many patents does the company currently hold? The answer is A. Over 150 patents. Number 36. Why are we consolidating our manufacturing facilities? A. To optimize operational costs. B. Across 3 locations. C. Over the next year. Let's check the answer. Why are we consolidating our manufacturing facilities? The answer is A. To optimize operational costs. Number 37. Why are we establishing a global shared services center? A. To standardize business processes. B. In emerging markets. C. With cost efficiencies. Let's check the answer. Why are we establishing a global shared services center? The answer is A. To standardize business processes. Number 38. Who should monitor the competitive intelligence reports? A. The market research analyst. B. On a weekly basis. C. With strategic insights. Let's check the answer. Who should monitor the competitive intelligence reports? The answer is A. The market research analyst. Number 39. Why is the company expanding its e-commerce platform? A. To capture online market growth. B. With new features. C. Across multiple regions. Let's check the answer. Why is the company expanding its e-commerce platform? The answer is A. To capture online market growth. Number 40. Who should authorize the capital expenditure requests? A. The Chief Financial Officer. B. Above certain thresholds. C. With budget justification. Let's check the answer. Who should authorize the capital expenditure requests? The answer is A. The Chief Financial Officer.
Number 41. Who will lead the Organizational Restructuring Committee? A. The Chief Operating Officer. B. Over the next 6 months. C. With employee consultations. Let's check the answer. Who will lead the Organizational Restructuring Committee? The answer is A. The Chief Operating Officer. Number 42. Why did the quarterly earnings exceed expectations? A. Due to strong market performance. B. Compared to last year. C. Across all business units. Let's check the answer. Why did the quarterly earnings exceed expectations? The answer is A. due to strong market performance. Number 43. Why are we implementing new security protocols? A. To protect sensitive data. B. Across all systems. C. By the end of the quarter. Let's check the answer. Why are we implementing new security protocols? The answer is A. To protect sensitive data. Number 44. Where can I access the vendor performance metrics? A. In the procurement dashboard. B. Updated quarterly. C. By purchasing managers. Let's check the answer. Where can I access the vendor performance metrics? The answer is A. In the procurement dashboard. Number 45. Why is the company prioritizing customer experience initiatives? A. To maintain competitive advantage. B. Through digital channels. C. With customer feedback. Let's check the answer. Why is the company prioritizing customer experience initiatives? The answer is A. To maintain competitive advantage. Number 46. Who is accountable for the product innovation pipeline? A. The product development manager. B. For next generation products. C. With market validation. Let's check the answer. Who is accountable for the product innovation pipeline? The answer is A. The product development manager. Number 47. When will the strategic alliance agreement be signed? A. Next Tuesday afternoon. B. With international partners. C. For market expansion. Let's check the answer. When will the strategic alliance agreement be signed? The answer is A. Next Tuesday afternoon. Number 48. How frequently are cybersecurity assessments performed? A. Every 6 months. B. By security experts. C. With penetration testing. Let's check the answer. How frequently are cybersecurity assessments performed? The answer is A. Every 6 months. Number 49. Why are we upgrading the IT infrastructure? A. To support digital transformation. B. Across all offices. C. With cloud technologies. Let's check the answer. Why are we upgrading the IT infrastructure? The answer is A. To support digital transformation. Number 50. Who will coordinate the international expansion? A. The Global Operations Director. B. In multiple markets. C. Starting next year. Let's check the answer. Who will coordinate the international expansion? The answer is A. The Global Operations Director.
Number 51. How many employees will be affected by the reorganization? A. About 200 staff members. B. Across 3 departments. C. Starting next month. Let's check the answer. How many employees will be affected by the reorganization? The answer is A. About 200 staff members. Number 52. Why are we diversifying our product portfolio? A. To reduce market risk. B. Across different sectors. C. Over the next 3 years. Let's check the answer. Why are we diversifying our product portfolio? The answer is A. To reduce market risk. Number 53. Who is responsible for the supply chain optimization project? A. The operations vice president. B. Over 18 months. C. With cost reduction targets. Let's check the answer. Who is responsible for the supply chain optimization project? The answer is A. The operations vice president. Number 54. When does the patent filing deadline expire? A. In 6 months. B. With patent attorneys. C. For intellectual property. Let's check the answer. When does the patent filing deadline expire? The answer is A. In 6 months. Number 55. Why was the executive compensation package revised? A. To align with performance metrics. B. Following shareholder feedback. C. With compensation consultants. Let's check the answer. Why was the executive compensation package revised? The answer is A. To align with performance metrics. Number 56. Where will the new satellite office be located? A. In the downtown district. B. Within 2 years. C. For expansion purposes. Let's check the answer. Where will the new satellite office be located? The answer is A. In the downtown district. Number 57. Where will the intellectual property seminar be hosted? A. In the legal department conference room. B. For R&D staff. C. Next Friday. Let's check the answer. Where will the intellectual property seminar be hosted? The answer is A. In the legal department conference room. Number 58. Where can suppliers access the vendor portal? A. Through the secure website. B. With valid credentials. C. During business hours. Let's check the answer. Where can suppliers access the vendor portal? The answer is A. Through the secure website. Number 59. Who will facilitate the leadership development workshops? A. The executive coach. B. Over 6 months. C. For senior managers. Let's check the answer. Who will facilitate the leadership development workshops? The answer is A. The executive coach. Number 60. When will the customer satisfaction survey be distributed? A. After service completion. B. To all clients. C. Through email campaigns. Let's check the answer. When will the customer satisfaction survey be distributed? The answer is A. After service completion.
Number 61. Where can I find the updated organizational chart? A. On the company intranet. B. Every 6 months. C. By the HR director. Let's check the answer. Where can I find the updated organizational chart? The answer is A. On the company intranet. Number 62. When does the new workplace safety protocol take effect? A. Immediately following approval. B. For all employees. C. With mandatory training. Let's check the answer. When does the new workplace safety protocol take effect? The answer is A. Immediately following approval. Number 63. Where will the risk assessment workshop be held? A. In the training center. B. For all managers. C. over 2 days. Let's check the answer. Where will the risk assessment workshop be held? The answer is A. In the training center. Number 64. How do I escalate a critical security incident? A. Contact the CISO immediately. B. Following established protocols. C. With incident documentation. Let's check the answer. How do I escalate a critical security incident? The answer is A. Contact the CISO immediately. Number 65. When will the employee wellness program be introduced? A. This fall semester. B. Through HR initiatives. C. For work-life balance. Let's check the answer. When will the employee wellness program be introduced? The answer is A. This fall semester. Number 66. How much has productivity increased after the automation implementation? A. By 35%. B. Across manufacturing processes. C. Since last quarter. Let's check the answer. How much has productivity increased after the automation implementation? The answer is A. By 35%. Number 67. Who should review the intellectual property portfolio? A. The Patent Review Committee. B. Annually in Q4. C. For strategic alignment. Let's check the answer. Who should review the intellectual property portfolio? The answer is A. The Patent Review Committee. Number 68. Who should oversee the market expansion strategy? A. The Business Development Director. B. In emerging markets. C. With local partnerships. Let's check the answer. Who should oversee the market expansion strategy? The answer is A. The Business Development Director. Number 69. How frequently are performance reviews conducted? A. Twice a year. B. By direct supervisors. C. With documented feedback. Let's check the answer. How frequently are performance reviews conducted? The answer is A. Twice a year. Number 70. Who should manage the customer relationship management system? A. The Sales Operations Manager. B. With data analytics. C. For customer retention. Let's check the answer. Who should manage the customer relationship management system? The answer is A. The Sales Operations Manager.
Number 71. When should the project milestone be completed? A. By Friday afternoon. B. With team collaboration. C. According to specifications. Let's check the answer. When should the project milestone be completed? The answer is A. By Friday afternoon. Number 72. Why are we establishing a dedicated innovation lab? A. To foster breakthrough technologies. B. In the research facility. C. With top scientists. Let's check the answer. Why are we establishing a dedicated innovation lab? The answer is A. To foster breakthrough technologies. Number 73. Where should the market research data be archived? A. In the central database repository. B. For 5 years. C. By the research team. Let's check the answer. Where should the market research data be archived? The answer is A. In the central database repository. Number 74. Where should the product samples be displayed? A. In the customer showcase area. B. For marketing purposes. C. Until the exhibition. Let's check the answer. Where should the product samples be displayed? The answer is A. In the customer showcase area. Number 75. When should the budget proposal be submitted? A. Before the deadline. B. To the Finance Committee. C. With detailed justification. Let's check the answer. When should the budget proposal be submitted? The answer is A. Before the deadline. Number 76. How do I request access to the executive briefing materials? A. Submit a request to executive support. B. For strategic meetings. C. With proper authorization. Let's check the answer. How do I request access to the executive briefing materials? The answer is A. Submit a request to executive support. Number 77. Why did the company acquire the competing firm? A. To expand market share. B. For $2.5 billion. C. With board approval. Let's check the answer. Why did the company acquire the competing firm? The answer is A. To expand market share. Number 78. When will the product launch marketing campaign start? A. 3 weeks before launch. B. Across multiple platforms. C. With creative agencies. Let's check the answer. When will the product launch marketing campaign start? The answer is A. 3 weeks before launch. Number 79. How do I access the executive dashboard? A. User senior credentials. B. Through the main portal. C. With administrative privileges. Let's check the answer. How do I access the executive dashboard? The answer is A. Use your senior credentials. Number 80. Why is the company investing in renewable energy? A. For environmental sustainability. B. Over the next decade. C. In multiple locations. Let's check the answer. Why is the company investing in renewable energy? The answer is A. For environmental sustainability.
Number 81. Why are we increasing our research and development budget? A. To drive future innovation. B. By 20%. C. Across all projects. Let's check the answer. Why are we increasing our research and development budget? The answer is A. To drive future innovation. Number 82. How often are the compliance audits conducted? A. Quarterly. B. By external auditors. C. Throughout the organization. Let's check the answer. How often are the compliance audits conducted? The answer is A. Quarterly. Number 83. Why is the company implementing flexible work arrangements? A. To improve employee satisfaction. B. For all departments. C. Starting this month. Let's check the answer. Why is the company implementing flexible work arrangements? The answer is A. To improve employee satisfaction. Number 84. Why is the company implementing zero waste initiatives? A. For environmental responsibility. B. In all facilities. C. Starting immediately. Let's check the answer. Why is the company implementing zero waste initiatives? The answer is A. For environmental responsibility. Number 85. Who will facilitate the cross-departmental collaboration initiatives? A. The Organizational Development Manager. B. Throughout the organization. C. With communication strategies. Let's check the answer. Who will facilitate the cross-departmental collaboration initiatives? The answer is A. The Organizational Development Manager. Number 86. Why was the international expansion delayed? A. Because of economic uncertainties. B. In emerging markets. C. Until next fiscal year. Let's check the answer. Why was the international expansion delayed? The answer is A. Because of economic uncertainties. Number 87. Why was the quality management system updated? A. To meet industry standards. B. With latest technology. C. Throughout manufacturing. Let's check the answer. Why was the quality management system updated? The answer is A. To meet industry standards. Number 88. Where will the product demonstration be scheduled? A. In the Customer Experience Center. B. For potential clients. C. Every Tuesday. Let's check the answer. Where will the product demonstration be scheduled? The answer is A. In the Customer Experience Center. Number 89. Who is responsible for the corporate governance framework? A. The Corporate Secretary. B. Following best practices. C. With regulatory compliance. Let's check the answer. Who is responsible for the corporate governance framework? The answer is A. The Corporate Secretary. Number 90. Why was the leadership team restructured? A. To align with strategic objectives. B. Following the board meeting. C. With external consultants. Let's check the answer. Why was the leadership team restructured? The answer is A. To align with strategic objectives.
Number 91. How many customers are enrolled in the loyalty program? A. Over 50,000 members. B. With premium benefits. C. Since program launch. Let's check the answer. How many customers are enrolled in the loyalty program? The answer is A. Over 50,000 members. Number 92. Why was the product launch postponed? A. Due to regulatory compliance issues. B. Until market conditions improve. C. In multiple regions. Let's check the answer. Why was the product launch postponed? The answer is A. Due to regulatory compliance issues. Number 93. Where should the quality control samples be tested? A. In the accredited laboratory. B. According to standards. C. Before shipment. Let's check the answer. Where should the quality control samples be tested? The answer is A. In the accredited laboratory. Number 94. Who will supervise the cybersecurity incident response team? A. The Chief Information Security Officer. B. Around the clock. C. With rapid response protocols. Let's check the answer. Who will supervise the cybersecurity incident response team? The answer is A. The Chief Information Security Officer. Number 95. When should the risk management framework be updated? A. Annually in December. B. By risk analysts. C. With current threats. Let's check the answer. When should the risk management framework be updated? The answer is A. Annually in December. Number 96. Who will represent the company at the industry conference? A. The Chief Marketing Officer. B. Next month in Tokyo. C. With keynote presentation. Let's check the answer. Who will represent the company at the industry conference? The answer is A. The Chief Marketing Officer. Number 97. Who is authorized to sign the international contracts? A. The legal counsel. B. Subject to board approval. C. With value limits. Let's check the answer. Who is authorized to sign the international contracts? The answer is A. The legal counsel. Number 98. When will the market research survey be launched? A. Early next month. B. To target demographics. C. Through multiple channels. Let's check the answer. When will the market research survey be launched? The answer is A. Early next month. Number 99. How many countries does our international division cover? A. 35 countries. B. Across 6 continents. C. With local partnerships. Let's check the answer. How many countries does our international division cover? The answer is A. 35 countries. Number 100. Where can stakeholders access the annual sustainability report? A. On the corporate website. B. Published quarterly. C. With detailed metrics. Let's check the answer. Where can stakeholders access the annual sustainability report? The answer is A. On the corporate website.
Number 101. Why was the strategic partnership dissolved? A. Due to conflicting objectives. B. After 2 years. C. With mutual agreement. Let's check the answer. Why was the strategic partnership dissolved? The answer is A. Due to conflicting objectives. Number 102. Where should the contractor safety briefing occur? A. At the project site entrance. B. Before starting work. C. According to regulations. Let's check the answer. Where should the contractor safety briefing occur? The answer is A. At the project site entrance. Number 103. Who is accountable for the Environmental Sustainability Program? A. The Sustainability Director. B. For long-term goals. C. With measurable targets. Let's check the answer. Who is accountable for the Environmental Sustainability Program? The answer is A. The Sustainability Director. Number 104. When should the crisis communication plan be activated? A. Immediately upon incident detection. B. Through designated channels. C. With stakeholder notifications. Let's check the answer. When should the crisis communication plan be activated? The answer is A. Immediately upon incident detection. Number 105. Why are we partnering with the technology startup? A. To accelerate innovation. B. Through strategic investment. C. In Silicon Valley. Let's check the answer. Why are we partnering with the technology startup? The answer is A. To accelerate innovation. Number 106. Where can employees access the professional development resources? A. Through the Learning Portal. B. During work hours. C. With supervisor approval. Let's check the answer. Where can employees access the professional development resources? The answer is A. Through the Learning Portal. Number 107. How frequently should the risk assessment be updated? A. Semi-annually. B. By risk managers. C. With stakeholder input. Let's check the answer. How frequently should the risk assessment be updated? The answer is A. Semi-annually. Number 108. When will the new software implementation begin? A. Next Monday morning. B. By the IT department. C. With user training. Let's check the answer. When will the new software implementation begin? The answer is A. Next Monday morning. Number 109. Who will chair the Board of Directors meeting? A. The Board Chairman. B. Every quarter. C. With executive reports. Let's check the answer. Who will chair the Board of Directors meeting? The answer is A. The Board Chairman. Number 110. When does the new quality management system go live? A. On the 1st of next month. B. Across production facilities. C. With staff training. Let's check the answer. When does the new quality management system go live? The answer is A. On the 1st of next month.
Number 111. How often should the emergency response plan be tested? A. Quarterly. B. With all personnel. C. Following safety protocols. Let's check the answer. How often should the emergency response plan be tested? The answer is A. Quarterly. Number 112. When will the vendor contract negotiations conclude? A. By the end of the week. B. With legal review. C. For strategic partnerships. Let's check the answer. When will the vendor contract negotiations conclude? The answer is A. By the end of the week. Number 113. Where should the inventory audit be performed? A. At the main warehouse facility. B. Monthly schedule. C. By certified auditors. Let's check the answer. Where should the inventory audit be performed? The answer is A. At the main warehouse facility. Number 114. When does the energy efficiency audit need to be scheduled? A. Before the summer season. B. By certified engineers. C. For cost reduction. Let's check the answer. When does the energy efficiency audit need to be scheduled? The answer is A. Before the summer season. Number 115. Where will the client presentation be conducted? A. In the multimedia conference room. B. Next Tuesday. C. With senior management. Let's check the answer. Where will the client presentation be conducted? The answer is A. In the multimedia conference room. Number 116. Where can employees submit improvement suggestions? A. Through the innovation platform. B. Anonymous submissions. C. Reviewed monthly. Let's check the answer. Where can employees submit improvement suggestions? The answer is A. Through the innovation platform. Number 117. How long will the system maintenance window last? A. From midnight. B. Approximately 4 hours. C. With minimal disruption. Let's check the answer. How long will the system maintenance window last? The answer is B. Approximately 4 hours. Number 118. How long does the patent approval process typically take? A. 18 to 24 months. B. Through regulatory agencies. C. With detailed documentation. Let's check the answer. How long does the patent approval process typically take? The answer is A. 18 to 24 months. Number 119. Where should the competitive intelligence report be presented? A. To the Executive Committee. B. Updated quarterly. C. With strategic insights. Let's check the answer. Where should the competitive intelligence report be presented? The answer is A. To the Executive Committee. Number 120. Where can employees find the remote work guidelines? A. On the HR policy portal. B. Updated monthly. C. For all staff. Let's check the answer. Where can employees find the remote work guidelines? The answer is A. On the HR policy portal.
Number 121. How much investment is allocated for sustainability initiatives? A. $5 million annually. B. Across environmental projects. C. With measurable outcomes. Let's check the answer. How much investment is allocated for sustainability initiatives? The answer is A. $5 million annually. Number 122. When will the digital transformation roadmap be presented? A. During the Technology Summit. B. To executive leadership. C. With implementation timeline. Let's check the answer. When will the digital transformation roadmap be presented? The answer is A. During the Technology Summit. Number 123. When should the competitive analysis report be updated? A. Every 6 months. B. By market researchers. C. With industry trends. Let's check the answer. When should the competitive analysis report be updated? The answer is A. Every 6 months. Number 124. Who will execute the stakeholder communication plan? A. The Investor Relations Manager. B. During quarterly earnings. C. With transparent reporting. Let's check the answer. Who will execute the stakeholder communication plan? The answer is A. The Investor Relations Manager. Number 125. Where will the leadership development program be conducted? A. At the Corporate Learning Center. B. Over 6 months. C. For high potential employees. Let's check the answer. Where will the leadership development program be conducted? The answer is A. At the Corporate Learning Center. Number 126. Why was the supplier contract renegotiated? A. To achieve better terms. B. With legal assistance. C. Over several weeks. Let's check the answer. Why was the supplier contract renegotiated? The answer is A. To achieve better terms. Number 127. Why did the company relocate its headquarters? A. For better operational efficiency. B. To the business district. C. With modern facilities. Let's check the answer. Why did the company relocate its headquarters? The answer is A. For better operational efficiency. Number 128. Where will the international conference be held? A. Next month. B. At the Convention Center. C. For 3 days. Let's check the answer. Where will the international conference be held? The answer is B. At the Convention Center. Number 129. Who will evaluate the vendor performance metrics? A. The procurement manager. B. On a quarterly basis. C. Against service agreements. Let's check the answer. Who will evaluate the vendor performance metrics? The answer is A. The procurement manager. Number 130. Why are we investing in artificial intelligence capabilities? A. To enhance operational efficiency. B. Through machine learning. C. With technical experts. Let's check the answer. Why are we investing in artificial intelligence capabilities? The answer is A. To enhance operational efficiency.
Number 131. When does the international expansion timeline begin? A. At the start of next fiscal year. B. In selected markets. C. With local partnerships. Let's check the answer. When does the international expansion timeline begin? The answer is A. At the start of next fiscal year. Number 132. Why was the compliance program enhanced? A. To meet regulatory requirements. B. With additional training. C. Throughout the organization. Let's check the answer. Why was the compliance program enhanced? The answer is A. To meet regulatory requirements. Number 133. When should the inventory reconciliation be performed? A. At month-end closing. B. By warehouse staff. C. With system updates. Let's check the answer. When should the inventory reconciliation be performed? The answer is A. At month-end closing. Number 134. How do I schedule a meeting with the CEO? A. Contact the executive assistant. B. With meeting agenda. C. At least 2 weeks in advance. Let's check the answer. How do I schedule a meeting with the CEO? The answer is A. Contact the executive assistant. Number 135. How much revenue growth is projected for next year? A. 12 to 15%. B. Across all divisions. C. With market expansion. Let's check the answer. How much revenue growth is projected for next year? The answer is A. 12 to 15%. Number 136. When will the employee performance bonuses be distributed? A. With the December payroll. B. Based on annual reviews. C. For eligible employees. Let's check the answer. When will the employee performance bonuses be distributed? The answer is A. With the December payroll. Number 137. When will the remote work policy be revised? A. Following the pilot program. B. For all departments. C. With employee feedback. Let's check the answer. When will the remote work policy be revised? The answer is A. Following the pilot program. Number 138. Where will the strategic planning session be organized? A. In the Executive Retreat Center. B. For 2 days. C. With external facilitators. Let's check the answer. Where will the strategic planning session be organized? The answer is A. In the Executive Retreat Center. Number 139. Where will the quarterly board meeting take place? A. In the executive boardroom. B. Every 3 months. C. With all directors. Let's check the answer. Where will the quarterly board meeting take place? The answer is A. In the executive boardroom. Number 140. Where can I locate the environmental compliance certificates? A. In the Regulatory Affairs Office. B. Renewed annually. C. By external auditors. Let's check the answer. Where can I locate the environmental compliance certificates? The answer is A. In the Regulatory Affairs Office.
Number 141. Why is a company focusing on talent retention? A. To preserve institutional knowledge. B. Through competitive benefits. C. For key positions. Let's check the answer. Why is a company focusing on talent retention? The answer is A. To preserve institutional knowledge. Number 142. Where can I locate the emergency response procedures? A. On the Safety Information Board. B. Reviewed annually. C. By safety coordinators. Let's check the answer. Where can I locate the emergency response procedures? The answer is A. On the Safety Information Board. Number 143. How much market share do we currently hold? A. 23%. B. In the domestic market. C. According to recent studies. Let's check the answer. How much market share do we currently hold? The answer is A. 23%. Number 144. Where will the Diversity and Inclusion Workshop be facilitated? A. In the Community Meeting Hall. B. For all employees. C. Next month. Let's check the answer. Where will the Diversity and Inclusion Workshop be facilitated? The answer is A. In the Community Meeting Hall. Number 145. When will the compliance training be mandatory for all employees? A. Starting January 1st. B. Through online modules. C. by the legal department. Let's check the answer. When will the compliance training be mandatory for all employees? The answer is A. Starting January 1st. Number 146. When will the Sustainability Initiative Progress Report be due? A. By the quarterly review. B. To the Sustainability Committee. C. With measurable outcomes. Let's check the answer. When will the Sustainability Initiative Progress Report be due? The answer is A. By the quarterly review. Number 147. Who will lead the Digital Transformation Initiative? A. The Chief Technology Officer. B. Over the next 2 years. C. Across all departments. Let's check the answer. Who will lead the Digital Transformation Initiative? The answer is A. The Chief Technology Officer. Number 148. Who should handle the crisis communication strategy? A. The Public Relations Director. B. During emergency situations. C. With stakeholder updates. Let's check the answer. Who should handle the crisis communication strategy? The answer is A. The Public Relations Director. Number 149. Where should confidential documents be stored? A. In the secure filing cabinet. B. According to policy. C. For 5 years. Let's check the answer. Where should confidential documents be stored? The answer is A. In the secure filing cabinet. Number 150. Where can team members access collaboration tools? A. Through the digital workspace. B. Available 24/7. C. With team credentials. Let's check the answer. Where can team members access collaboration tools? The answer is A. Through the digital workspace.